All right, we'll hear from Josh in just a couple minutes, but following some election news, former President Trump is holding another campaign rally not too far from here, this time in Savannah. He's getting ready to speak early this afternoon, and News 2's Raymond Owens is live for us in Savannah with the latest on what he's expected to discuss today. Hi, Raymond.
Well, I'm here live inside the Savannah Civic Center auditorium. A number of people have been waiting, really thousands of people have been waiting since early this morning. When we got here at about 5 o'clock this morning, basically there was already lines of people waiting to get in. It appears to me that there may not be enough seats in this auditorium to hold all of the people who are outside. Now, former President Trump is going to be speaking on a couple of specific topics. He's going to narrow down into topics such as the tax code, his specific plans with regard to the tax code, and also U.S. manufacturing, what to try and keep or maintain or grow U.S. jobs. Again, thousands of people have been outside waiting to get inside and hear what he has to say. Inside the auditorium, it is filling up as we speak. It's not completely full quite yet, but it is definitely getting there. President Trump, he plans to talk, former President Trump's tax plans. They're flashing up on the screen here on stage as well. Things like no tax on tips, no tax on overtime pay, no tax on Social Security. There's also a sign on stage touting a 15% corporate tax. So again, the former president will be taking a lot of time to talk about taxes today and also bringing jobs to the U.S. A Made in America sign is also on the stage at this time. Now, the program itself is expected to begin at about noon, about an hour from now. We're going to bring you the latest on that around noon, but also the former president is expected to take the stage and speak at 1 o'clock this afternoon. We'll have all of that coming up on News 2 at 4, 5, and 6. Live in Savannah, I'm Raymond Owens. Count on 2.
Thank you, Raymond. Meanwhile, Vice President Kamala Harris has 2 campaign events that are scheduled this week in 2 key battleground states. The vice president's first stop will be in Pennsylvania tomorrow. She will make her 4th trip to the Pittsburgh arena since she launched her campaign. The Harris campaign has not released a time or a place for this event yet. Vice President will then head west to Arizona for a trip to the border. This will be the vice president's first time at the southern border since becoming the Democratic presidential nominee. Following that visit to the border, Harris will follow an event in Nevada over the weekend.